Hey everybody, welcome back to the resistance of ideas and information. Today is Saturday, the 19th of May 2012, and I'm sure that many of you have heard the news about the short biographical sketch from 1993 that says Barack Obama was born in Kenya. We want to take a look at that and where was Barack Obama born? Was he born in Hawaii? First, I want to give you a little historical footnote. The diary of Edwin M. Stanton, who was the Secretary of War, I might add the invaluable, indispensable Secretary of War by President Lincoln's own admission. Stanton's personal diary was found in an attic many years ago, probably 30 years ago. I think it was in Maryland or Virginia, by his a great niece of his. And when the diary was looked through, it was found that the pertinent pages covering the time of President Lincoln's assassination leading up to it, those pages had been torn from the diary by some unknown agent. A little background there. Okay, Barack Obama, if he said that he was born in Kenya, I wouldn't believe him. He's shown himself to be an abject liar on many accounts. He can't be trusted, he can't be believed, so we have to look at other sources other than him to find out if in fact he was born in Hawaii. There's a lot of people are tired of this subject. I wanted to kind of give it a fresh treatment for those of you that are still interested in it, or maybe for the first time you're looking at it. If you recall, the governor of Hawaii several months ago said that he was going to put it to rest, and he ordered the Department of Health in Hawaii to produce Barack Obama's original birth certificate, and they couldn't find it. And so the story petered out. You didn't hear any more about the governor of Hawaii's boast that he was going to lay this to rest once and for all. The next thing that happened is the White House released a document which has been gone over by many people that are very familiar with document editing software, and have found that it's got multiple layers and there's a lot of inconsistencies, and it looks to be a fraud. It's been reported, and it seems credible, that Barack Obama's Social Security number is from Connecticut is a phony, something that's been manipulated. That seems credible. And does all that mean that he was not born in Hawaii? I don't think so. Not necessarily, because anything that comes out of the White House or out of Barack Obama's mouth, I don't put any credence in it. We look at many lies that he's told for political expediency and for his agenda, which is Marxism. He can't be trusted any further than I could lift him on my shoulders and walk to the moon with him. So there's a very easy way to find out if in fact Barack Hussein Obama was born in Hawaii. It's kind of like looking at the birth of Christ. You back up from when he died, and you back up 33 and a half years, and you find out when he was born. It wasn't December the 25th. We know that. That was an accommodation by, I believe it was an emperor of Rome, to get some kind of a religious reconciliation. But you start at the end and go back to the beginning. And that's kind of like what we've got to do with Barack Obama to find out if he was born in Hawaii. And it's very simple. We know this. It's indisputable that 9 months prior to Barack Obama's birth, wherever his mother was, that's where he was. That's incontrovertible. So if we know where his mother was, then we know where he was. So all one has to do is check the records of the State Department, that is customs records, persons coming into this country, passport records, to find out when his mother entered the United States, i.e. Hawaii. And that will tell us if the reporting of his birth and the newspaper notice of his birth were not just for the expediency of him being an American citizen so that he could receive all the benefits of being an American citizen, educational. We know that he has used affirmative action. We know that his mother was married to a communist, and I think she had either a boyfriend or a second marriage that was either a socialist or a Marxist. And so a lot of that had to be transferred to her. In other words, manipulate the system for your agenda. So that's all we got to do. That's all people have to do. But there's the rub. It seems that the State Department doesn't have the records for that period of time around Barack Obama's birth. Just like Mr. Stan's diary, somebody got to it first, so the American people couldn't learn the truth. So in my mind, Mr. Obama is surrounded by a shroud of secrecy and of darkness and of lies and, in my opinion, of evil, and he's not to be trusted. It doesn't really matter where he was born, but was he born in Hawaii? Let's track down those State Department records and really find out. Let me know what you think.